ushindi kwa ukombozi wetu. Tujitoe wenyewe, tusimame pamoja kulinda uhuru na umoja wetu. Enyi bwana na binti wa Afrika, mwili wa jua, mwili wa anga, tuifanye Afrika mti wa uzima. Tuungane sote, tuimbe pamoja, kuenzi shikamano hatima yetu. Tujitoe wenyewe kupambana pamoja, uhuru na umoja vitawale. Enyi bwana na binti wa Afrika, mwili wa jua, mwili wa anga, tuifanye Afrika mti wa uzima. Tuungane sote na tujibidishe kutoa kilicho bora kwa Afrika. Chimbuko la wanadamu, chemchemi ya utamaduni, tumaini letu wakati wa mafarakano. Enyi bwana na binti wa Afrika, mwili wa jua, mwili wa anga, tuifanye Afrika mti wa uzima.
Yeah, I'm going to be taking you in today's show as Maama Makeba, you know me. Oh, yeah. This is amazing. We had a demonstration here in Nairobi. It was about the femicide that happens to trans persons, transgender people, to women and girls here mostly in Kenya. But this coincidence, all these femicide incidences, it's not only here in Kenya, it's globally. We've seen a lot of people, women are killed, trans persons are killed, girls are killed. Yeah. So on 29th, we are thousands of people gathered together. We marched peacefully, and it was an amazing event. So we want to discuss more about that event, what happened, so that those guys who missed, you people who missed, yeah, you get a clue about it. You get what happened. Huh? You know, it was amazing. So in the studio, I have a beautiful lady, a beautiful woman. Are you a woman?
Definitely, I'm a woman.
You're not a girl.
No, I'm not a girl. I jumped that stage of being
a girl. So you're a woman.
I'm a woman.
All right. In the studio, I'm having a beautiful woman. She's called. You're going to talk about yourself. Can you introduce the viewers?
Oh, thank you very much. I would like to appreciate our viewers who usually view us whenever we have a show. That thank you very much. I want to take my appreciation to Brian. Thank you very much for capturing us everywhere. And great thanks goes to the director of Humanist TV. Thank you very much for the progress you give us.
Yeah.
First and foremost, I would like to introduce myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Chosen Becky, a proud trans woman, based here in Nairobi, and I'm Ugandan by nationality. Yeah.
And remember, you're married.
I'm married. I'm not yet married because the wedding is still
on.
Yeah.
When is the wedding?
The wedding is on 15th March.
15th March.
Yeah, I call upon everyone to come, be with me, celebrate with me, contribute with me. I also call about Katomo Custard. You come and contribute with me. Chosen Becky, marrying, introducing Alex Nsamba on 15th March this year.
By the way, if love is there, everything is there.
Actually, I heard you that even you are planning to bring a man to your parents.
Of course, I'll talk that next time.
Wow.
All right. Yeah, I saw you. You looked amazing in the demonstration which we had on 29th about femicide demonstration in Nairobi. And you were there, I was there, we marched with thousands of people, thousands of organizations, a lot of organizations, human rights activists and defenders were also there. Can you tell more about that event, because you were there?
Wow, thank you very much for bringing me in this studio. And I thank the producer who has already brought us here into this studio. Since femicide, remember what is femicide? I will first explain our viewers what femicide is. Femicide is a process of killing women, all girls, ladies, transgender according to their gender. And remember, as you told me about that day, we have different ways how femicide is done. We have discrimination. Like, we have discrimination with the people. I'm a trans woman, the other one is just a gay man. You discriminate me. And there is another way into discrimination. You can find my sister has got married into that family where the parents never like that family. So that will lead to discrimination, and it will lead to femicide.
Femicide.
Yeah.
Intimidate pattern.
Yeah. Another thing is about cultural violence. Once I talk about cultural violence, I mean the culture. If we said that Baganda, to take a woman, you have to pay thousands of things. So if I fail to pay, they won't give me a woman. So it will bring cultural violence, whereby this culture doesn't want to get married into this culture. Like here in Kenya, the Jaluos, they don't like Kamba. So that will lead to femicide.
It was just an example.
It was no, it's an example. It is not the true. Just I'm comparing about the culture. Like here in Kenya, I'm not in Uganda right now. In Kenya, I would say Kamba, Jaluos. It depends. So it is not like that. But also culture violation also bring that.
Okay.
Another one is impunity. Impunity is a man into as transgender. I'm a transgender, I'm a trans woman. I'm so proud to everywhere. My husband will feel bad. Remember, we are into intimate pattern. Intimate pattern means the way people who are married, they are talking about on us. They are not talking about the girls who have not yet get married. We are into intimate partner. My partner will feel jealous because he see me on TV. He will think that men are dating me. So it will cause also femicide. Among another one is poverty. My dear, that is the best option, being poverty. Once I'm poor,
your man is poor. And
you know the world. Once you are poor, even though you have faced the femicide, no one can hear you.
By the way, you've talked about poverty. I remember I was when I was still in Uganda, there was our neighbors. The man was poor, he had no job, and even the woman. And they had some kids around. There were like 5 of them. So they used to fight. And then you are like, when they used to separate them, why are you fighting? Then you hear a story, a funny story that I asked for salt. I asked the man for the salt. Then he decided to beat me. Can you imagine? Poverty, really poverty can bring femicide within the society, within the levels, and within the family.
And another thing like this about the poverty. These people who are renting on the landlord's house. Once the landlord is poor, my dear, once you cook meat, if she's owing you, my dear, on that day she would see.
Why are you cooking meat when I'm owing you?
Yeah, that's poverty actually.
All right, yes, you talk about discrimination. A lot of people are discriminated. Mostly I mean, African society used to discriminate women. Women in my society, where I come from in Uganda, women used not to eat chicken. They used not to what was else? Not eating chicken, and also like being behind. They used to push women behind. Yeah, they used not to to make women to expose themselves. So, but right now, at least it has changed. A lot of organization has come out so that they fight for the rights and the freedom of women. Yeah, and another thing you've talked about culture. Vital culture can bring femicide, because if you marry, for example, let me give you an example. If you marry a Mchiga in Uganda, and I'm a Muganda, when the family of my husband, they didn't like me. Of course, they'll impart words to my husband. Yeah, you know, you married that woman. She's like this. A lot of things. Yeah. So in that process, you are traumatizing the man, as you, the family members, you are traumatizing the man, making the man to think that me, the beautiful like me, Maama Makeba, I'm useless, I'm valuable. So that one can lead into femicide. A man can kill me because of the culture, because of the words the family is so telling the people, you know. Oh, thank you for bringing those points. This is really amazing. Yeah, and another thing, uh, this femicide is globally. Mostly it's globally.
Yeah.
So according to your research, I think you made a lot of research about it. According to your research, do you know any country here in Africa whereby it's where the highest number of femicide issues happen?
Wow, thank you very much. I made my
You're getting me?
Yeah, I tried to make my analysis, and that country I might not be correct somehow, but I might be correct in other ways. But I think it's South Africa, because South Africa, it has almost 200, 500 girls who have been killed because of intimidate, and they are aged of 14 years.
Imagine at age of 14 years, you get killed. And by the way, even me, I read about femicide in South Africa. Even the uncles of the girls, even the relatives, they normally do that. It's like it's like not intention. Sometimes they do it intention. Sometimes they don't do it intentionally. But it's like a lot of people are doing that. The family members, the uncles, the relatives, they normally do that. They kill girls, they kill women because of the, you know, it's a wow. Really, this is a touching story, a touching issue about femicide. A lot of women are losing their lives. A lot of trans people are losing their lives because of this. But we have to stop it. And me, as Maama Makeba, and my colleague, a beautiful woman, Chosen Becky, we are now advocating this on our TV, Humans TV Africa, so that the human femicide should stop. We have, and we call upon humans, what are they called? The human
defenders to fight for us.
So to fight for
the generation is going.
The generation is going.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and according to you, you are a trans woman, and a lot of trans persons and a lot of women, girls are suffering. They are being killed. So, do you have any suggestion whereby this can end? Femicide can end. Do you have any suggestion like you are implementing in the society or in the community so that we can stop femicide?
Oh, all right. That's a good question. Everything has the advantage and disadvantage, and everything has a solution to do. So, me, Chosen Becky, myself, as I am the government, first of all, I would have educate the police officer more about the gender quality. What I mean the gender quality, to know Maama Makeba is a trans woman. How do they treat a trans woman? Chosen Becky is a woman. How can I treat a woman? So not saying Maama Makeba is a transgender. So the transgender is not a woman. What is that? Another thing, the police or the government should increase on the punishment given to those people who have done femicide. Like if my husband has done femicide on me, they should put on higher punishment.
So that means that the justice has to be there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another thing, people should do what Kato Mukasa did to us. I, Chosen Becky, I cannot face femicide. Whereby I have where to report. Yeah. People should extend the television, everything, so that people should know the rights of a trans woman, of a woman, everything, so that they should stop femicide. That's why I raise my voice every time thanking Kato Mukasa that thank you very much to fight against trans women
losing their
lives. Because if I'm not there expressing my life, I would have been died.
By the way, this is a good platform whereby we use. Okay, I have my page as Maama Makeba. There is my page of social media, but it doesn't reach far. But this TV is really doing amazing job for us to expose ourselves, for us to show the world, for us to teach, educate, of visibility, empowering the LGBTI community and empowering women. Because I'm a woman.
You are a woman.
Let me tell you a story. I know my worst thing in the entire world, and I don't want to face it. My worst thing is when I'm taken to police. Yeah. Okay. They've taken me to the police, and they're like, "Who are you? Are you a woman? Are you a man?" They start touching you, like making you to feel uncomfortable. Yes, maybe you have done something. Maybe they've got you, like they've got me in a dress. Then they're asking you, "Where are the boobs?" And my worst thing is to take me in a cell of men. I don't want that to happen in my life, because it will torture me a lot, and I'm praying to God so that it doesn't happen to me.
Can I tell you a story? It was one day, it was date 11. One of my besties was getting married in Uganda. They arrested us. On that day, I will never and ever forget that day. The police came. How can a police say that you are not women, you are men? Yeah. You see the way they told us that we are taking you in the cells of a man. My dear, I stood up and I told a man, I'm not a man, I'm a woman. Do what you can as a woman, just take it that. So it's what I can give you, Maama Makeba. If a policeman try to imitate you, that I'm taking you to the cell of a man, just tell him or her, let my lawyers come. I'm a woman. If my lawyers don't come, I won't live here.
Of Africa.
I know.
Maybe in Europe or Asia, that one can happen. But here in Africa, they will slap you.
I know, but that's why I told you, Kato Mukasa helped us. Yeah. Because even though the police come here, I will stand on a line.
Yeah.
And the live people who are on TV, they will be listening what the policeman is doing me. That's why I say femicide should stop. That will bring also transphobia into us.
Yeah. True. So this is which we need to tell you we are advocating for gender-based violence, because in gender-based violence, that's where you find femicide. A lot of people are killed. The intimidate partners, our partners, the one we love, the one we care about. You like, let me love this man. But all of a sudden you've been killed. It's a lot. People are being killed. I've seen Kenya. Kenya is doing well into advocacy. Like more especially the Kenyan organization is doing well in advocacy. But I've not seen this being done in other countries. Maybe it's like I'm not there, but I've not seen it in Uganda. Like people demonstrate peacefully about femicide. I've not seen it in other countries because I do some research. I go on Google. I do my research, but at least we thank Kenyan organizations, human. These are human defenders and other people. This advocacy you're doing about femicide, because it's a lot. People are losing life. We are losing lives.
But may I think, even it depends the community you are.
What do you mean?
Like here in Kenya, again, if you are a trans woman and you are in a community of non-trans women or non-transgender, you won't get that chance. Heterosexual. You won't get that chance. But they end up telling you, no, what you have dressed is not supposed to be dressed. So me, I got that trauma when I was staying in an organization. I won't say the name, but it's an organization along Kasarani Road. I get a lot of trauma. They are telling me you are not supposed to wear a dress. Yet they are taking me as a trans woman onto the organization, and they are both talking with donors. I was talking as a trans woman, but they don't allow me to wear a dress. Like since I entered Matasia Trans Capability, I dress everyone. I can put on a dress, I can walk, because the community I'm in, it understands me. But if you are not in a community which doesn't understand you, my dear, you won't get it. That's why even in Uganda, if you go into bisexual organization, you won't be elected because they are bisexual. Yeah. But if you find a trans organization, because since I was in Uganda, I have never had a police raiding a trans organization. Yet they are in Uganda and they are doing function into races. So that's why I'm telling you, it depends on a community we're dealing with.
So that means that everything we are doing, let's be conscious about our security, so that we at least security first, so that at least we don't face femicide. We are not killed. We are not tortured. We are not discriminated. So everything we are doing, my trans persons, women who are there, my women who are there, please be conscious about your marriage. If you see that your marriage is there are some waves, yeah, it's not imbalancing, yeah. Your husband is not a proper husband. The way how your husband used to treat you is not the way how he is treating you right now. Please, at least find a way of living. I'm not saying that you leave your husbands, but at least so that you can't face femicide. We've seen a lot of people. Even Al Jazeera talked about it. Al Jazeera talked about the event which was on 29. BBC, if you want to see what happened, we had some videos and some pictures, but you will find them at our page, at Maama Makeba page, and you'll find them at Matasia Trans Capability page. Those videos and photos, and also you'll find them at Humans TV Africa page. Yeah, we are going to put those pictures and videos. What happened what happened on 29th of this month, whereby we are demonstrating about the killings of women, girls in Kenya and globally. And by the way, there was a coincidence. It was in something 2000 something, whereby this musician Chris Brown, Chris
The
Brown,
artist.
the artist, and Rihanna and Chris Brown. There was a coincidence whereby Chris Brown, I bet Rihanna, and the issue, it was Rihanna reported to court.
Yeah, but the court, even by that time, I remember the court at first hesitated to file Rihanna's case, but when it goes, they file the case.
Yeah, because and now in US and other countries, the European countries, they have law is working.
No, that is what I told you in the beginning, that poverty, if you are poor, no one will help you. Like if you are poor, Maama Makeba, no one can help you, even though you report. And me, Chosen Becky, I report my husband, Alex and Samba, that I'm facing femicide. No one will hear. I mean, I don't have money, because the man has money. He will go report himself and say that the woman is the one who doesn't hear. So poverty is the major problem of femicide.
But even there are some rich families whereby mostly femicide happen to them.
No, I told you femicide reach to them. But if you are poor, you know where to report. No. There is a saying which says in English, money beats Goza. If you don't have money, nowhere you are going to report. Don't you see, even here in our society, if you go to report a man, a community will not hear you. They would say, sometimes trans women, you are mad. You run mad, that the hormones you too can make you to run mad. Yet the man is the one who has done bad thing on you. So I usually call upon the viewers, the director of Humanist TV, to fight against femicide here in Kenya to trans women like us. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I think we have like 2 minutes to say bye to our viewers. So do you have any word, anything you feel like you want to pass to the viewers? Anything.
Yeah.
Any which you have on here in your head. Anything.
Oh, in my heart.
It might not be femicide, it might not be gender-based violence, anything.
Thank you, viewers, for watching us. I will usually appreciate all of you for watching us. Thank you, Kato Moncasa, for everything. We're really glad to you. Thank you, Brian, our producer. Whenever we glitch at you, then you say, yes, Maama Makeba and Chosen Becky, it is your turn to present. Another thing I want to tell our viewers, please kindly respect trans women. We also trans women like you.
Trans women are women.
Trans women are women. Stop being homophobic to us. Stop being transphobia.
Someone told me on my Facebook account that you're not a woman, you're just pretending. Oh my God. By the way, it traumatized me a lot, but sometimes you're like, okay, there are some people who are thinking like that. And there are the people who are doing this femicide against us.
Another thing I would like to tell our viewers, please try to subscribe our channels, like, comment, so that we develop.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Maama Makeba. Nice to meet you.
Thank you, Chosen Becky. Thank you, Chosen Becky, and thank you for participating in the demonstration. It was really amazing. You showed me that you're really a woman. You're fighting. You want femicide to end.
Can I tell you a story? There's a time my mom was.
No,
spoil the story. I want the viewers to get happy. There's a time my mom was calling me a man. I told my mom, "Are you mentally perturbed? If you see me, am I a woman? Am I a man?"
If I was your mother, I was going to say.
I told her, "Sorry, the doctor never told you the child you have produced."
Anyway, by the way, one time I'm going to bring you tell the viewers about your story, just when how you started into to realize that you're a trans woman.
Wow.
What happened to you? How did you end up in Kenya? How did you end up to be a refugee? So one time I'm going to bring you to the studio, then you narrate each and everything.
I'm waiting that day.
All right.
Thank
All right. Yes, viewers. Thank you so much for watching our show. It's Mama Makeba, and thank you so much, Kato Mukasa, for giving us this opportunity to expose ourselves to the generation global. Thank you, Brian. Brian, whenever I tap you, I just, we have this. You're real amazing guy, and you're doing so nice for us to air our things and for us to advocate for our rights and also to advocate for our gender identity. Thank you so much, viewers. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube and Facebook. Just go tap Humanity TV Africa, subscribe, like, comment, everything. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye bye.